Alright guys, we're at the range today and we're going to be shooting the Springfield Waypoint in 6mm Creedmoor, and the conditions are just about perfect. There's little wind, but what we do have is a decent amount of rain going on and it's a little chilly out here, so really excited to see what this gun can do. You know, we're only going to be shooting out to 500 meters today, which is 550-ish yards, so I got a little bit of dope from Hornady Ballistics app. We're going to see how accurate it is. Just so you guys can get an idea of the setup, this is the Springfield Waypoint. So again, this one's in 6mm Creed. I've got it set up with Vortex Razor HD glass, an AAC muzzle brake, and a Magpul bipod. And other than that, it comes from the factory. So actually from the factory, it's got this really nice carbon fiber stock and a carbon wrapped barrel, really similar to my Howa Carbon Elevate. Which in a future video I might actually do a comparison. They're in different chamberings, so it won't be a one-to-one, but the rifles in general are pretty comparable because they're both, you know, all carbon and yeah, designed to be kind of hunting precision rifles. So let's get behind the glass and see what we can do. And just from the shooter's perspective, so this is the whole range, and then over here we've got our pigs, and then right here up the middle got our turkeys, and then in the background there you can see our ram, our gopher, and that guy by the wind flag, that is our little gong. My dope card here and the ammo. So first up for today, I zeroed this with Hornady Black 105 grain. This is a what is this, Burger gold medal open tip match. So this is a comparable cartridge in terms of grain weight. We're gonna see if the zero that I got the other day and the dope that I have is gonna line up pretty close. My guess is it's gonna be similar, right? Grain weight and everything's the same, but probably not exact. So this range is, everything's in meters. So we're gonna have to compensate for that a little bit. I don't know off the top of my head the meters to yards conversion. Making sure we're right behind the rifle. And there's my first little piggy. Dope is calling for at 300 meters. 3.6 MOA have come up. 3.5. I'm gonna hold just a tiny bit toward his back. And hopefully, there's not any other shooters on this range today. We should be able to hear that steel ping. Okay, just over his back, and I was aiming a little bit high. I have a suspicion those pigs aren't exactly at 3.6. Left, right looked perfect, which is good. I'm gonna hold toward his belly. Center punch. Send one more to confirm here. I'm going to hold more center mass and just see if we hit spine or if we send one kind of over the top. Yeah, he's toast. Okay. Excellent. All right, so the dope for this is going to be close. This might be moving a little bit quicker than the Hornady Black stuff. Man, this 6 Creed, absolutely no recoil. Compared to my 6.5 PRC, even with a brake, for me at least, out of my Carbon Elevate, that 6.5 PRC has got a little punch. Probably because that gun only weighs about 9.5 pounds with glass on it. All right, so we're going to change over and shoot those turkeys. Those turkeys are 385 meters. I've got 4.84 come up for 350 and 400 and 6.16 for 400. 400's closer. We're gonna dial 5 3/4. and dead hold and see where we're at. That action is so smooth. This is such a cool gun. Such a cool gun. Okay, those birds are relatively small. There's one with a flag on his neck. Someone must have been trying to make wind calls. There's no wind now, though. Well, there's a little wind a little further down. Perfect center punch. That is a dead turkey. Send one more to confirm at 385. See if we can stack them. Yeah, pulled that one a little bit. Still a hit, not as good. One more, because I can do much better than that. There we go. That is a little bit better. Nice. All right, well, we made short work of pigs and birds. Let's see how we can do on some rams out at 500 meters. So, 500 meters. We're calling for 9.04. We're gonna dial on 9 exactly because we can't get the 04. Let's see if we can't get on this ram. There's that ram. And there's this ram. I'll go for this ram. He's a little less shot up. It's much easier to spot our own impacts. I don't have a spotter out here today. Yep, center punch. Nice. Man, these 6 Creeds actually hit with some authority, even out a little ways. We'll send one more to confirm. Yep, stacked it in there. Nice. Wow. Wow. This gun is probably making me seem like I'm a much better shooter than I really am. No, truthfully, this gun just makes it so easy. I'm having to do so little work to actually make these hits. I mean, as long as I'm squeezing the trigger even remotely correctly. Okay, there is a Gopher size target out at 500. I'd show you, but I can't. All right, let's see if we can punch the Gopher. I'm just gonna do the same exact thing. Now, where did he go? He was a little bit to the left of this guy, he thinks. Yeah, there he is. Gopher size target at 500. The gun really is making me look probably way better than I am. Okay, we're still dialed 9 MOA. Yup, punched it. Good Lord, this thing is so easy to shoot. Send one more to confirm. Ooh, splash right. I might. Let's send more. That was me. That could have been a bad trigger press. Didn't feel great about it. Let's try one more time. Yep. Man, what a cool gun. All right, guys, so I'm going to try something. I have 4 rounds. Hornady match. There's 4 there. A 108 grain. I've got targets at 300, 385, 500. There's 2 different targets I have to hit at 500. So I am going to set the camera up at 5x zoom, and we're going to see if we can see kind of all those splashes where they should be. All right, and we are not shooting with a bag this time. Dope is reset to 0. Now let's do some confirmation. So first shot is going to be on that pig. We need to dial 3.5. Okay, 3.5, we're dialed. And we're going to send one on that leftmost pig. moving on, we're going to hit one of the birds, probably that center bird. Now we need to come up 5, 7, 5. Impact, center punch. Okay, we're going to move out to 500 meters. First is going to be on that left ram. Go up to 9. Yeah, well, a little bit high because of this 108 grain stuff. Dope ought to be just slightly different. Boom, center punch. All right, last shot. Can we hit that gopher? Oh, punched it. I was going to say I thought we mic'd, but nope, we punched it. Nice. Cool. All right, I'm happy. All right, guys. Well, if it wasn't clear before, I am really excited about how this rifle shot today. I know we were only at 500 meters, but for me at least, where I'm at, that's a pretty long shot. So we're going to take this gun out to 1,000. I have the 6.5 PRC, the Carbon Elevate from Howa. I've got that doped out to 1,044. I think there is a review coming, a comparison between these two rifles. Both carbon fiber stocks, carbon fiber wrapped barrels, both relatively thick profile barrels. The Howa probably leans a little bit more into the hunting rifle application. This gun probably leans a little bit more into the precision rifle application. In any case, this is an absolutely sweet gun. I would highly recommend it if you can get your hands on one. We'll see you later.